Recently got Netflix. Last night, you get a 30-day free trial, and there's a movie I actually wanted to watch on there, and I watched it. And so tonight I looked at some wrestling movies, and one of the movies that I wanted to buy was the CM Punk Best in the World DVD. I wasn't able to do that, but I watched it on Netflix, and I want to give my review on it. Um, I always heard good stuff about it. Never had the chance to pick it up or watch it, except for tonight. I gotta give this probably it's probably the best WWE documentary that I've seen by far, because it goes through his childhood, talk about how his dad was kind of alcohol and how he didn't want to be an alcoholic, so it's kind of started the straight edge deal. Basically, his friends, he said that blood doesn't mean that you're your family, so he had some friends, and friends' mom kind of raised him, so they're acting like his son and stuff. Talks about his tattoos. They interviewed Lita. They get the footage from Ring of Honor and stuff. That's pretty neat. Talks about how he has really good matches with Samoa Joe, which I've always heard positive things about it. He talks about the tattoo behind the ear, which is three stars to symbolize his sisters, and the 13 is his this is a jersey number, so that's pretty neat. His sister's got like a tattoo, like little 13 to like right here, I don't know, on the wrist there. And they interview Lita, but they don't say that they're dating. And they interview one of Punk's ex, which is, I think her name was like Christine or something. She had black hair. He said that Christine, the one with the black hair, was actually the one that came up with the straight edge gimmick. Kind of goes through his the indie scenes, where him and Colt Cabana just tore the house down every time they wrestle. Talking about how they would go from Cleveland to Detroit to Kentucky, all over do that. And then it talks about him going to Ring of Honor, like I said before, but they interview him like in a Ring of Honor. It looks like a developmental place, kind of like a FCW, but like, I guess I don't know where it's at. It had the ring, and they interviewed him and stuff. I remember reading back when the DVD came out online about how they had to get the rights to the deal. I guess they paid some kind of fees to get the Ring of Honor footage and stuff like that. It goes on to him signing with Ring of Honor. That he was raised, he basically started he goes from, he had a backyard wrestling type deal with like family, big crowds, a couple hundred people. They charged for admission. They learned the moves themselves. They didn't really was taught, and so they kind of went to school, he got taught that, and then while he went to Ring of Honor, he would teach people on days, and then he would wrestle on Ring of Honor, like on the weekend, and go into town to town. Him and Samoa Joe and Colt Cabana tore it up when they would have matches. Had his farewell speech, kind of heelish turn there. Ring of Honor. Signed his WWE contract on the Ring of Honor title. Paul Heyman, he became good friends with Paul Heyman. If you don't know the story, basically he brought Punk in, and he told Vince and the other people that this is the next big guy, and everybody didn't believe him because he wasn't big, he didn't have the physique. But they put him on ECW. A couple, when they first started the ECW, back in '06, I think, and then put the ECW on Punk. He won it. Then he won the World Tag Team titles with Kofi. It was World Tag Team at the time. Then he won the Intercontinental title. Beat William Regal. Regal said he was interviewed also, and he said he was he liked working with Punk, which was, I think that's pretty neat, because I consider William Regal a veteran. He's been around since the Attitude Era. He's a veteran to me. Goes on to that. Goes on to cashing it in against Edge, win the Money in the Bank, which I was there live. I got the tickets right up there on the wall in the frame. That was neat to see live. Going on to getting kicked in the head by Randy Orton, Unforgiven, when he was the world champion, and then winning the world title, making fun of Jeff, turning that into a storyline. Straight Edge Society, and it goes up. He complains about the pipe bomb he did in Las Vegas in 2011, which was real, and they wanted him to get their frustration and cut the mic off, and just basically goes through his career, and it stops at, well, I guess it stops with he uses the Nexus with the yellow fist, and I guess it stops about right in there. I've been I wanted to buy this DVD when it's come out, but financially I wasn't able to, so I tried Netflix out. They got a lot of wrestling DVD movies there, and just a bunch of movies. It's like $7 a month is what I got on my PlayStation. $7 a month. It's just about every movie ever, just about. But yeah, that's kind of my review. I do give it. I don't know. I give it a 10 out of 10. Really, it was put together really good, and they actually I guess they kind of let him, or he probably showed them how to how he wanted the documentary put together, and the interviews were good. They interviewed a lot of people, but yeah, I mean, he talks about Jeff Hardy and even mentions him in the interview, which I thought was cool. But anyways, I'm gonna end this review. Before I end it, I'm going to Impact taping, my first one, October 10th. It'll be at the Convention Center Arena. Going to try to get floor seats, $77 a piece. 3 of us going. I'm paying. We get paid next Friday is when they go on sale, so gotta work the afternoon, but I'll get them. So anybody going to the October 10th why did I say SmackDown? Impact taping, let me know. You can follow me on Twitter at 1990hardy1. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this review, and I'll see you guys later.